Hi, my name is Ashley Browning, Vice President for Enrollment Management at Hollins University. In the Office of Admission, we're here to make the college search and selection process easy for you. In this Glad You Asked series, we'll be answering frequently asked questions received by the Office of Admission. We're excited to help you.
I decided to come to Hollins for a lot of reasons, but the main one was the positive environment and how close everyone seemed to be and how open it seemed to everyone who wanted to be a part of it.
I had been resistant to the idea of a women's college when I was in high school, but I paid a visit to Hollins at the urging of my mother and fell in love with the campus. The teachers and the students in the class I sat in on involved me. They wanted my input. They were excited I was there. And then when I came to lunch in the dining hall after my class, they invited me to sit with them and ask me questions about myself, my journey, my ideas. I instantly felt involved in the campus community, and it changed my perspective completely.
My cousin went to Hollins several years ago, and she always said that I would end up at Hollins University. But I thought, me? At an all-women's institution? I'm not quite sure about that. But the moment I stepped onto campus and saw how beautiful the campus was, I fell in love.
I wanted to come to an all-women's college because of the empowerment.
I chose a women's college because I like to do a lot of research. And when I was looking into where I should go to college and grow, I realized that there are a lot of studies that say an all-women's environment is the best for women to learn in.
The thing that drew me in about Hollins is that everybody was so welcoming and so nice, and the mountains were beautiful, so that's a plus. And I just felt more at home here than the other schools that I visited.
I'm kind of a shy person, and I knew I would really have a chance to thrive here, and I have. I've come out of my shell so much since being here, so I think that was what really made me choose coming here, was just knowing I would have a place to really grow and have resources.
I think the kind of student that thrives at Hollins is the young woman who's questioning the world around her, who is questioning herself, who is involved on a journey of self-discovery. And by coming to Hollins, she has access to everything that she needs to get started on that journey.
Walking around on campus and actually talking to people who were going here, and I sat in on a French class, and seeing how everyone felt completely comfortable with themselves, and it also just felt so supportive. Like, all the professors knew all the students by name, and it just was an amazing environment. That's when I really fell in love with Hollins.
I have always been keen to study abroad. Hollins especially has always been on top of my list. Even during my high school counselors always encouraged me to apply to Hollins because of its good financial aid, very welcoming environment, and how it treats its international student.
I chose Hollins because of the environment, the community, the campus, everything. I chose it because it's just the best place to get an education.
Here at Hollins University, not only do my professors know my name, but they know who I am as a young woman, and they're there to help me every single day so that no matter what challenges I'm going through, they're there so I can academically thrive.
Friends at other colleges, they have difficulty communicating with their advisors, with their faculty members, and at Hollins, that's definitely not a problem. I can email my advisor or my faculty members for any classes, even if I'm not in that major. I can walk into any of their offices if I need help.
Typically at a larger university, you wouldn't get that. I doubt that if I went to a larger university, my professor would even know my name.
Since the classes are so small, you really get to know all the other classmates and all the teachers and professors a lot better.
What I value a lot about the close interactions with students is the ability to get to know a lot of the dimensions that every student has, and that no one is in a cookie-cutter environment where certain requirements are made, that she may be more adept at doing other things, pursuing other interests, and really only by getting to know the students more personally can you find those things out.
There's just so many support systems in Hollins. There are layers of support system where you can actually go and talk not just about your academic stuff, but about your emotional stuff too.
It was incredibly easy to make friends here. Everyone was so open and welcoming.
It's very interactive. I'm able to speak up and let my voice be heard.
The second I stepped foot on campus, I really knew it was a special place. Everyone was just so friendly, and you could really tell there was this sisterhood on campus.
I would never trade my experience at Hollins for a larger college campus, ever. Because I love the small, very organic, friendly environment that is on this campus.
Everyone I've met so far has been just supportive and warm and friendly and open, and everyone here seems to really care about each other and having success.
Hollins is a wonderful and accepting place. It really is a community that envelops you.
At Hollins, we have an eclectic mix of student housing, and our first-year students will certainly have options when it comes to their housing.
I live in Tinker, where most of the first-year students are residents.
Tinker is our largest residence hall with 3 floors, each divided into 3 wings, making a total of 9 residential communities. And each of these floors has a kitchen, laundry room, and common spaces for students to study, hang out, and relax with their hallmates.
The dorm is a really nice place where I have so many friends around. We like to hang out till maybe late at nights during the weekend, and even when I want some help, especially with homeworks or anything else, I can just knock on their door or text them before coming saying, "Hey, can you help me with this?"
I have a beautifully large room with wood panels and carpets and plenty of stuff to hang everything that I want. It's really spacious and I really enjoy it.
So I like to go to bed early and wake up early. So that's the reason why I chose to have a single dorm room. Hollins makes it extremely easy and affordable to have a single dorm room, and I think that's important for students who are a little more introverted and like to have time to themselves. But it definitely did not impact my ability to make friends here on campus. There are so many other events and ways to make friends, and when I want to spend time with other people, I can always go hang out with them in their room, but when it's time for me to go to bed, I can head back to mine.
I think my living arrangements here are fantastic.
We like to go off campus. Sometimes we go downtown. We go to like get sushi or get like a slice of pizzas at Betty Marconi's, or you go to Mill Mountain Coffee Shop because I love coffee, and so that's a great place to go. Or take the shuttle, go to the mall.
If you're a student at Hollins and you don't have a car or you just don't want to drive, there's a shuttle that runs from Hollins to different areas like Walmart, the mall, and downtown Roanoke, and it drops you off and picks you up at those places, so you don't have to worry about, like, no matter what, you will have a way to and from.
We like to visit the Roanoke Star, which is beautiful at night.
At Center in the Square, I like going to the Pinball Museum. I've only been once, but I think it's really fun there, and then there's an aquarium and a candy store and all that kinds of fun stuff.
We'll go to Center in the Square and go up to the roof, and we like to look down at the nice view, and we usually stick around for a few hours and get dessert and coffee and just walk around, maybe go to like the farmer's market.
There's also a lot of campus activities to do.
With my friends here, we also go to the art museum that's on campus a lot.
My friends and I, we like to watch TV and movies in the common rooms in the dorms, and we also like to do activities provided by the Hollins Activity Board and other organizations. My favorite is the open mic night, and it's where students can showcase their talents from singing to reading poetry, and it's really fun.
Huge traditions like Tinker Day and Ring Night that are also super fun. Tinker Day is this time in fall when all of the Hollins faculty and students climb Tinker Mountain, and everybody dresses up in costumes, and we have Krispy Kreme donuts for breakfast. Then we go up, we climb this mountain, and people don't fully prepare you for how hard that mountain is to climb, but it's truly worth it once you get up there. And we eat Tinker cake and fried chicken, and there are songs and skits.
I like to go walk the loop. We have a really beautiful loop on campus, has a view of Tinker Mountain, and go by the stables, and there's dogs there and horses, so I like to go hang out with the animals. And then I work at the rock wall here on campus, so that's how I usually spend my evenings. I'm friends with, that's where all my friends are, is at the rock wall at work, so that's how I spend my evening, is just hanging out at the rock wall, and I belay people up the wall and climb for fun.
It's just a lot of fun to be here on campus and with everyone.
My roommate and I have both had friends come over, and Hollins is really cool about that. You can have friends whenever, like on the weekends, whenever you want. Also, my family has come, and Hollins provides cots, and there's also like guest apartments if you want to have somebody stay.
I'm only about an hour and a half away from home, so friends from home are always coming, and I have several friends who go to Virginia Tech that are visiting me as well.
This is the place that is set up right from my first year where I'm able to get internships and they're already preparing me for study abroad. That you are able to get where you want to go and you are given those opportunities that you don't get anywhere else.
After talking to professors and the Career Center and other students, I just knew I would have so much opportunity here because of the size and the resources and the alumni connection.
I think it's very unique to Hollins, the fact that first years have like opportunities to get an internship.
At 19 years old, I know my career path and I know where I'm headed, all thanks to being close with our faculty and staff here.
Last J term, I had an internship over at the Studio Theater in Washington, D.C., and that was really cool. I got to learn more about the administrative side of doing theater, which was interesting. I got to see free shows, and I got to live in D.C., which was really cool. And I'm considering like living there like after graduation if I can figure that out. And yeah, so internships are great.
I'm lucky enough to be interning with Bella Magazine this J term. It's a really great experience. I'm meeting really good people. I'm learning how to do interviews. Learning my writing skills have improved so much. I get to publish online and in the actual magazine. It's just, I feel like I'm learning how to do the job that I want to do, and it's really great.
At my internship, I work with immigrants a lot, and I want to be an immigration lawyer, so like that firsthand experience has been so helpful to me.
One of the really important reasons that I came to Hollins was for the study abroad experiences, and I think that I've definitely received that at Hollins. My first year, I studied abroad in Oman. My sophomore year, I was able to study abroad in Qatar, and then this year I'm going to Cuba.
We have a saying here at Hollins, and it says, women who are going places start at Hollins, and that's absolutely true, no matter who you are.
If I had only one word to describe the Hollins experience, I would choose opportunity.
It would be inclusive.
It would be connected.
It's a community.
Probably be genuine.
The one word that describes the Hollins experience for me is support.
An adventure.
Fun.
From my standpoint as a professor, it would be enriched.
It would be ambition.
Extraordinary experience.
If I had to describe Hollins in one word, it would be sisterhood.
I'd say home.
Thanks for watching. If you have more questions about the college search and selection process, I hope you'll contact us in the Office of Admission at 1-800-456-9595. Visit hollins.edu to schedule your visit today, and we're glad you asked.